Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. We're lucky enough to learn a little bit about how you can get young people involved in the outdoors. Again, if it's fishing, hunting, hiking, biking, it makes zero difference. What matters is that they're out there, right? Learning about the outdoors, are the real world. For crying out loud, as outdoors people, we know the difference between the real world and what isn't. Unfortunately, there's a lot of folks out there that have no clue. And we need folks to come up behind us that can help keep our outdoors available to us all for a long, 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 long period of time. Steve, so you helped get this started, right? You were right there in the middle of it. You're a teacher, you've been doing that for a long time. What are the things that you see with the kids when they get involved with the fishing club? What are some of the things that you're noticing?
So there's a lot of interest early on in the year. We got a bunch of kids that are coming out and say, hey, let's check this out.
Sure.
You know, and for some kids it's great, for some kids it's not. They move on to other activities that interest them. But, you know, really important to getting kids hands-on activities. We've got some different things that we do. We got a soft plastic mold making kits.
Oh, that's awesome.
For making bass lures, fly tying kits, things like that. Just the kids really like that kind of stuff.
Sure. Hands-on, get them in there. Yeah.
You know, they definitely want to get out and fish. I think that's the big reason why kids want to be there, is they want to go fish, and that's where their focus is.
And which makes sense. You know, obviously it's a way that they can learn something new, obviously. And you mentioned, though, and this is my own personal experience, I grew up fishing. I was lucky enough to be, my family was all about chasing fish around. When I got a little bit older, I got away from it. I got into sports and other things as you get older, right? It just happens. But when I got back into it, it's full-blown craziness. I mean, you're laying the groundwork for a lot of young people that might move on to doing something else for a short period of time. But as they get a little bit older, once they get into a different phase of their life, they will come back. There's no doubt about it. So, I mean, you're laying that groundwork, which is extremely important, and it's something that you're already seeing, right? I mean, I know that you're involved in the fishing club. Are there other things that you enjoy doing in the outdoors other than fishing, or is that your sole focus?
Well, not really outdoors, but I'm mostly a part of the Sea Cadets, which is pretty much a military, not really military, but more of community service thing. We got in the outdoors community service, which it's always fun. You get to help out the community.
Yeah.
Because without the community, our fishing club wouldn't be here.
Right.
So it's...
And for folks that are out there that are watching, Justin, what's the best way? Say if there's somebody out there that wants to help out, that they want to maybe donate to the club, or maybe there's kids that are out there that might want to start their own club up. Any advice that you could give them?
The two main things I would say would be to do what I did, and I would text the superintendent of the school or contact the principal. Those are the two main ones I would do, because 9 times out of 10, there are going to be people who will like it. Sure.
And hopefully they all understand how important it is, right? I mean, there's no doubt that, again, you're growing up in a different time than, say, what we did. I mean, there's a lot of different things that are out there that we weren't exposed to at all. Not good, bad, indifferent, whatever it might be, but the outdoors have always been there. For kids that might be wondering if this is something that they'd be interested in doing, anything that you could tell them?
I would say I would just start out, go to Walmart, get a small rod, go out trout fishing. Just do like a simple power bait rig. Just go out and have some fun with it.
Sure.
Just start out, see if you like it. If you do, I would start looking into like clubs. If your school has one, I would definitely join. Or start watching videos and just go out from there.
Sure, just get a chance to learn a little bit. And just, would you say that a lot of the kids that you grow up with, maybe even a little bit older than you, maybe a little bit younger, are they pretty open to the idea of getting into the outdoors? I mean, because it is changed for a lot of kids that may not have been exposed to it.
Most kids nowadays just want to be indoors and play video games, and I was raised not to.
Sure.
So I try
Mom, Dad, love you.
My parents always say, just go outside, have fun, because we have a pond, so...
Oh, nice.
So I just go cast out and have some fun.
You have a pond to fish in on your own?
Well, not really pond, it's just more of a inlet of water, so it is technically a pond, but no fish.
Oh, well, you got to get some fish in there, catch them. Who knows, maybe somebody can donate some fish, right? How can some of the folks that are watching that might want to help out your club, maybe donating gear like what Steve, you had mentioned, how do they do that? Is it Facebook page, websites?
Just they could contact us on our Facebook page or just email me.
Okay. Is that a common occurrence for you?
We've actually had a lot of people that have contacted me. We had, through our Facebook page, through our couple community towns that we have,
sure,
a lot of local people came by, and we did a drop off at the local lake where people could come by and drop stuff off in my truck, and
right,
and that was a big way we got started.
Well, reach out if you can. There's ways that you can help out by not even being around. You can help out in a number of different ways, so certainly reach out. Justin, it was really nice meeting you and seeing you here in my studio for the first time. Pay attention, like I told you earlier, I can't do this forever. Somebody's got to come up behind, right?
I'll do it for you.
There you go, see? We'll be back in just a couple minutes, everyone. We'll be right back.